Hello and welcome to the very last session of this entire module. It is a bittersweet moment. We have reached the finish line together. You are now in lesson 6, session 3. And we have covered a tremendous amount of ground in this course. We have learned about the technology, the strategies, the specific use case in industry like healthcare and finance, and the critical importance of governance and ethics. However, there is one final decision piece of the puzzle that determines if an organization truly succeeds or fails with AI. That piece is culture. And here you can buy the best software, you can hire the best data scientist, and you can write the best rule books. But if your people are afraid, confused, or resistant, nothing will work. In this final session, we are going to talk about building an AI first corporate culture. We will discuss how to prepare your organization, your teams, and yourself for the future. Let's finish strong. And let's start by defining what we mean by an AI first. Here, by AI first culture, it is a term that is used a lot, but what does it really mean? It does not mean firing all your employees and replacing them with robots, no. That is a misconception. An AI first culture means aligning your people, your processes, and your technology around the intelligent use of data. It is a mindset where everyone is the company, from the CEO to the intern, ask themselves, how can data helps me do my job better? And when you achieve this, culture transformation enables ethical innovation. You stop fearing AI and start using it. It leads to faster scaling and sustainable competitive advantage globally. But this doesn't happen by accident. Leadership commitment drives trust. If the leaders are not committed, the culture will not change. You need shared ownership. You need shared ownership of AI outcomes. Everyone must feel responsible for the success of these initiatives, not just the IT department, of course. How do we actually change a culture? Let's look at the designing an AI roadmap. You cannot just flip a switch. You need a plan. You need an AI roadmap, and think of this roadmap as the strategic plan for culture. It defines your vision. Where do you want to be in the future? No, in the next time. It defines your principle. What rules will we follow? And it sets milestones. How will we know we are making progress? This roadmap must align your business strategy with your ethical standards and your technology capabilities. If your business want to grow fast, but your technology is old, you have a problem. The roadmap identifies these gaps early. Crucially, we suggest phased implementation. Do not try to change everything in one day. That causes chaos. Take small steps. This reduces risk and enables continuous learning. You learn as you work. You adjust your roadmap based on what work and what doesn't. A roadmap here is like, let's talk about a roadmap first. A roadmap is like planning a long journey. You decide the destination, your vision. I mean, you check the car, like technology. Your car is your technology, your destination is your vision. You agree on the driving rules. The driving rules is the ethics, and you plan your stops, milestones. Without this, you will just get lost. We talked a lot about ethics in the previous session, but here we talk about embedding them into the daily life of the company. Ethics principles must guide AI design, deployment, monitoring, and requirement. Um, it is not enough to have a meeting about ethics once a year. It must be part of every project kick-off and every review. Values-based governance means embedding fairness, transparency, and accountability into daily operations. Consistency, it becomes a habit. The goal is to empower teams when the principles are clear and shared. Teams can innovate responsibly without constant oversight from leadership. You don't want to create a bottleneck where every small decision has to go to the top. If the values are clear, the employees know what to do. They feel trusted to make the right call. Fear often comes from not understanding. One of the biggest barriers to culture is fear of the unknown. To fix this, we need AI legacy, and here let's talk about how to build AI legacy and AI literacy. Here, uh, employees need AI literacy to understand the risks, the benefits, and the ethical responsibilities clearly. We must demystify the technology. We need to explain that AI is just a tool, like a spreadsheet or a calculator, just a more powerful one. And training programs are essential. They build confidence. We want employees to feel confident using AI tools appropriately and effectively, regardless of their role. You don't need to be a coder to be AI literate. You just need to understand how to interpret the insight it gives you. And this must be continuous education here. Technology change fast. What we know today might be old news in 1 year, in a year. Continuous education keeps the workforce alignment with the evolving technologies and regulations. It turns a moment of change into a career of learning, of course. Um, let's focus on a cross-functional collaboration. And here, silos are the enemy of a good culture. In this way, we need collaboration. In many companies, the business team sits on one floor, the IT team on another, and the legal team on another floor. They never speak. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous situation. And here, cross-functional collaboration breaks these silos down. We need business expert, IT expert, legal expert, and ethics expert, of course, to sit at the same table. Shared ownership ensures ethical considerations inform every AI initiative early in the planning. We don't want to legal team to say no, and at the very end of a project, we want them to help build yes from the start. This collaboration accelerates adoption. When everyone feels involved, they support the project. It also reduces ethical blind spots. And here, different A's see different problems, of course. A marketer, sorry, might see an issue that a programmer missed it, and vice versa. In the same way, talk about leadership and accountability, and it all starts at the top. Culture flows from the leaders, and leadership models ethical AI behavior. It is not enough to give a speech about AI. Leaders must show it through their decision, their incentive, what they reward people for, and their communication. Executives must sponsor governance structures. They need to put their name on the plan. When the workforce sees that the bosses are truly accountable for AI's success and safety, they will trust the process. In the same way, visible leadership support reduces resistance. People are naturally resistant to change. It's about all people. People are naturally resistant to change. It is a human nature. But when they see the leader not just supporting the change, but leading the charge, being visible, answering questions, admitting when they don't know something, that resistance melts away. Let's look at one use case, at real world example if, of this culture in communication. Consider the communications industry. There are these are the companies that provides our phone and internet service. Telecom companies use AI to optimize networks. They predict outage so you don't lose your connection. They improve service quality, but how does culture play a role? An ethical culture ensure automation respects customer privacy. They have access to all your data, who you call, what you browse. A strong culture ensure that they use this only to improve service, not to spy on you. And AI first mindset empowers engineers to innovate responsibly. They are encourage them to find new solution, but they stay within the regulatory boundaries. They are creative but safe, and focusing especially on mobile networks. And in this case, the stakes are high. They apply AI for traffic management. They have to manage the massive flow of data to your phone. They use it for energy efficiency to reduce the carbon footprint of huge data centers. A strong culture means the roadmap aligns sustainability goals with automation. They don't just care about profit, they care about the planet. And transparency is key. Mobility of mobile networks operations globally. Transparent algorithms support regulatory compliance and public trust. It when the network is open about how it works, people trust it. Trust is the most valuable currency for a telecom company. So, how do we know if our culture is actually change? Can we measure feelings? Yes, we can. And here, metrics, ethical performance, adaptation, maturity, and the culture alignment over time. We measure the soft stuff. We use feedback loops. We create safe spaces from employees to identify gaps, risk, and improvement opportunities. We ask them, is the AI helping you really? It is fair. Are you worried, etc.? And continuous measurement reinforce accountability. What get measured get managed, of course, by checking in one the culture regulatory. We support long-term AI success across the organization. In the end of this course, let's to conclude this session. Remember these key points. The first one is we have here 6 points at least. The first one is an AI first culture is a combination of ethics, governance, skills, and leadership alignment. Clear roadmaps are essential to guide responsible AI scaling, of course. Ethical principle must be embedded across the entire AI lifecycle. AI literacy empowers employees to be confident and responsible. Cross-functional collaboration reduces ethical blind spots. And finally, leadership accountability is what builds trust and resilience. We have now reached the end of lesson 6 and the end of this module also on AI in business decision making. Before we say goodbye, I want to remind you of the objective of this course. Our goal was not just to teach you technical definition. Our objective was to transform you into a leader who is ready for the future. We wanted to move you from asking what is AI to asking how AI can manage our strategy. How can I manage AI strategically? Also, we wanted you to understand that AI is not just an IT project. It is a business project that requires culture change, ethical governance, and human collaboration. Also, you have learned that technology is a powerful tool, but it is your leadership, your value, and your people who determine the outcomes. You now have the knowledge, the framework, and the inspiration to lead in the AI era. Use this power wisely. Use it to build better businesses, yes, but also to build a better society. Finally, thank you so much for your time, your attention, and your dedication throughout this journey. I wish you the very best in your business decision and your future endeavors. Goodbye and see you later.